Ladies, gentlemen, how are we doing? Oh, let me turn that. Is that loud? That's quite loud. Let's just whip that down a bit. How's everything going? We are back for third day in a row. My goodness, what a lucky devils you are. Feeling slightly better today. I was at my roughest yesterday. Yesterday was hard graft, gentlemen. So if you caught that stream, I do apologize. It was a struggle to get through. But obviously, today we are in much better spirits. Right, let's get into some. Sorry, I was just looking at my thing there. Am I jumping around a bit? Good morning, Nix. Good morning, George. Is it morning? No, it's now afternoon for me. How are we doing? Whew. We released a video. I don't know if you've seen it, Nix. I think it might hit the points that our concerns. I did a little video, a little video. Yeah, sent you a message. Oh, let me take a look. I need to actually bring that up. Yeah. I know you know, I agree. We talked about this yesterday, but everything in the video is 100% true. Annoying as shit. Cool. Yep, that's the point. I mean, I knew that underneath the video, some people's comments is going to be... Hero might be on a bit late. He's played for a few hours. Yeah, I know. I've spoken to Hero. Yeah, I know people will disagree with it, but... kind of the round robin of it, that means that everyone takes stalwarts because you're kind of incentivized to take stalwarts, and then obviously you can't take any other units because stalwarts kill every thingy unit, every melee unit. So it's kind of just a bad all round. It just affects badly. By the way, Hero is checking out streaming. Yeah, no, that we're having a discussion about that. He was just figuring out how to run CB, but he's only got one monitor, and I was like, you kind of need two. Like, I run 3 monitors. I have my stream open here, so I know that nothing's going wrong. Over here, I've got my OBS, and over there, I've got my chat, and here I have the game. So I have 3 monitors running. I've got Discord and yeah, everything I need over this side. But 2 monitors is where you get away with. It's okay. Hello, how you doing, Plum? Yep, doing good. Feeling a bit more human today. Yesterday I was feeling ill. I couldn't talk without it giving me a headache. And today we are, I'm feeling better. Yeah, he has issue with streaming with the whole screen. You really want to have a second screen, so you're gonna have OBS over here with the chat, and then your game here. Otherwise, you have to keep tabbing up and down, and it sucks. Some people make it work though. Some people make it work. Increase the chances. Same for me. I'm sick at home, but CB never sleeps. Let's start with that. Glad you're getting better. Yeah, I'm so glad. I was feeling rough as fuck. But yeah, we're oh wow, they absolutely annihilated me. Ooh. Seems like you're getting better. Ha, hero. Yeah, if you need to ask me anything, mate, about streaming. Okay, first off, are you going to be using a camera? I know you've got other issues straight out the gates, but
keep their heads down.
we ended my stream just to get into Plum stream. Oh, you were? I didn't know you were actually streaming right this second. It's good before you have an audience, before you start gaining an audience, to kind of get used to how everything works. Before I came like, okay, I don't want to interrupt your stream. Did you get any viewers? Have any viewers? Exciting stuff. I remember the day when I started streaming. It was indeed very exciting.
All troops form up. Loose.
5 years so far, but started a few hours ago. Very nice. Very nice indeed. However, I'm super excited about streaming. It feels real nice. There you go. Pleased. I'm pleased for you.
Stand to.
Oh, we've lost this one.
Keep their heads down.
We need some front line, otherwise we're fucked. I also connect my Twitch and YouTube so I can stream on both platforms at once. Yep, that's a good thing to do these days. I can really need a front line look unit. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to put one of these down just to... Oh, I think we've lost this one, unfortunately.
Form up. Shoot.
Had some bad rolls, gentlemen. We've had some bad rolls. A PvE mode with high rewards. The game mode. What is this? This is Onslaught. It's a new PvE game mode. It's pretty good actually. It has some decent enough rewards. It has some really decent rewards actually. I'm not holding out hope for this again. We are not looking very strong. I'm gonna have to... Oh, shit.
Keep their heads down.
Gonna have to help clear up. Okay, well, we're okay. I can't tell if stalwarts or beefly range helps me win more often or anything. Stalwarts will help a lot. Stalwarts are probably one of the best units you can go for. Yeah, we need... Oh, fuck. Shit. I really need some front
All
line.
troops form up. Loose.
Onslaught has so much RNG if they flip a coin. I mean, yeah, it does. But you can help it out. You can definitely help it be a thing. Do I buff? I can do both, actually. I can't put any more, so I'm going to have to buff. And I might be able to get one more buff in. What does this do for them?
Form up. Shoot.
See, they've got stalwarts. It's gonna. I want my guys using it. This is gonna be rough. My back line at least is very strong. Our back lines deal 30% more to mid lines. Yep, that will do great. Up those, because that's more on my back lines. Up those. I'm getting so unlucky with my with frontline units right now.
Stand to.
But hopefully we can increase the damage to those. Slow everything down a bit. Not holding up too much hope on this one because they are really breaking through. They got a lot of shields, frontline units. It's going to be a loss here. I need stalwarts or something. We come to that stage where we can't win this. Okay. Oh shit, I've only got to win one more. Upgrade those. Why are you not giving me many points? Oh my god, I've just got to attempt to survive this next few rounds.
Keep their heads down.
I'm not going to survive these. Kite them all the way over here. We might be able to get the win. Yes, what a kite. We did it. Oh, thank goodness. That was a bit rough. That was a little rough. Zealots from last season. I was thinking that, or the season with Queen's Knights and the Javelin dudes. Yeah, Queen's Knights can be good. They're very much flanking. But I'd say Zealots, I'd say season-wise, you're looking this season, obviously Yorkshire Cavalry, incredible. And then last season, Zealots and Order of the Dragon, very, very good. So, right, we need to do... I need to go to here. We get those 5. Oh, yes. And And then we can put in talents that we have now filled out everything. And now we need... what do I need to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna... Let's go and finish these off. Yo, Plum, what are we doing today? We're on the grind. We're getting... I'm going to finish Onslaught. That we should finish in 2 more goes. That'd be good. And then we're going to do some sieging and back to dual blades. We're going to get this box opened. Hopefully get ourselves a nice purple like that. That's going to give us some more curious. One of those. 15. Oh, it's big. Another Legio. I mean, come on. Ooh. Did I just get a helmet? Or is that the one that goes on things? That's Falcon Order helmet. I think that goes on stuff. That's not a bad little roll there. I think it's the one that goes on the unit though. I don't think it's the hero helmet. Lovely. And now what we can do is go to Attire Exchange. Boom, and get another golden key. That brings us up to a grand total of 47 golden keys saved up. That's beautiful. And then we actually get rid of this. It's going to give us another 15 of those. Let's check if it was... I think it was unit. So if I come to units here... Yeah, it was unit attire. It was this one. That has... I mean, it's got no graphical... It's so old. It's got no graphical integrity at all. But kind of cool to get. What we were hoping for... That I think you thought this was it. You thought it was this armor. That, I mean, would be sick to get this armor. It's so it's the classic CB armor. But no, it was this helmet. So, we didn't get what we were thinking we were going to get, but it's still okay. So, Onslaught, 2 more to go. 2 more wins. How is my little... I put our video out today, guys, if you didn't... know already. It's just a chatting video, but when you get some time, give it a look. Let me just check. How good are Archie? Archie can be really good, but at the moment, with the strong range meta, range and cav meta, they're good against cav if you can time it right, but they suffer to range massively. Like that, you'll lose half your units because the longbows will start picking you off. Do you know what? I'm going to change it up. For my last ones, I'm going to go for tercios. My block break tercios. I know it's a bit of a rogue shout, but
Form up.
watch how quickly these guys are going to fucking nail. I say that, but actually they're not doing a huge amount of damage. Probably should have gone with Kriegsrats, to be fair.
Get into position. Units, assemble.
Yeah, you're much better off with longbows than muskets. From the looks of it, I don't know why I'm seeing such low hits. This could be a loss. No, this could be a loss. We might have to do this again. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why I went for them. I think I've hurt my chances of the win, to be honest. It's already noticeable.
Form up!
Now we're going to need to start shoving in some units. Upgrade you. I want some front line, please. Burn. I think that will probably do for now.
Get into position.
Maybe. Wow, this is a lot slower than just making longbows. More longbows. You really want to be able to annihilate that back line.
Form up!
Templar's Order attire was sadly pre-order. No longer available. Oh yeah, it is no longer available. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Should have had to.
Units, assemble! Defend yourselves!
I need some front line now. Yes. Yep. So islanders don't really fit what I was hoping for. Oh, God. Oh, stalwarts, shit.
Form up!
Should be able to push through this. I think we're doing okay. 69. Yeah, nice. Cool. Nice 7. We're still at 25. We got 9 that time. Yep, improve those. Improve those. Can we go for stalwarts? Yes, we can.
Get into position!
Should be okay now. I don't like disbanding because a lot of the time the disbanding you've upgraded already, so oh. Upgrade those. Chuck. We can't chuck any more of those in, so we might just. Can we get a little upgrade? No, we can't do anything.
Form up!
Flamers are taking their toll on my... God, it takes one trait and they're now back up. Yeah, we've lost this. We've lost this last round, I think. Unless we can... Oh no, I think we might have it. Kill that stalwart and we'll be alright. Oh no, they've taken it. Oh, 60 now. Damn. We lost 9 there. We got upgrade. Can't put him out.
Units, assemble!
Out, I think. Oh, that stupid play. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. We're okay. We're okay. God, it's harder going for tercios than it is going for longbows. Longbows, you can just clear out that back line straight out the gates. Right, one more to go. Five of those. I've been trying to get my hands on. Guess who's back? Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, that's a pain. And now we go for the final round. I kind of just want to get this over and done with, so we'll pick longbows because I think it's just the way to get this done easily. Get that back line completely dominated. Chance and guard units.
Stand to! Shoot!
So much easier. Just take that one out and then annihilate the front line.
All troops form up! Loose!
Easy. Just wasting points here.
Practice every day. That's the reason we win.
That was a bad move, but
Follow me! Form up! Keep their heads down!
I'm gonna be needing some front line soon.
All troops form up! Loose!
By the way, Plum, I'll try and stream Diablo 4 tonight and keep you updated how it goes. Yeah, let me know.
Stand to! Shoot!
I'm gonna need more. This is my last one anyway. This is my last one, so I'm not too bothered, to be honest.
All troops form up! Keep their heads down! Loose!
Yep, we'll up you. Up you. I need my front line to be slightly more tanky, so.
Form up! Shoot!
Okay, we now going to need some more front line. Pop that there. Can't do that, but can get an upgrade.
All troops form up!
Zealots in to ruin the shields.
Keep their heads down!
Okay, last one. So I can't do any of those. Okay. I'm gonna lose this round, I feel, but
Stand to! Loose!
alright, no, we got it, we got it. Range is doing so much damage. Right, that's it. That's it for Onslaught. It's done. It is done. That is it. Take our reward and be out of here. Fantastic. Right, let's get in some siege. I'm gonna give Pervis a run. I wonder. What do I have left to do in here in the weekly? So I've got to get an MVS. That's a bit annoying. Can you decrease game voice a bit? Well, my game sounds too loud? Or my voice? Or we could. I've got a lot of range. It's a lot. I mean, not a lot of range. I've got a lot of cav even. Could go wrong. Could go right. We'll see. I do like to have a bit of a melee unit, but our team is very ranged. Oh god, we have minimal stalwarts as well. That's never a good thing. I don't really like this map. No, I'm not. The problem is I've had the same bloody the rotation of maps. There's so many good maps, and the rotation of the maps at the moment sucks. It's really bad. It's a really bad rotation.
Get into position. Form up. Units, assemble. Form up.
Let's take out their cannons. Oh, so close. Really need that cannon destroyed. Are you NA? I saw you take out a housemate of mine a couple of weeks ago. No, not NA. I'm EU. I'm EU.
Form up. Form up. Get into position. After me! Units, assemble! Get into position! Form up! Form up!
There's two cannons there. That's not ideal.
Form up! Units, assemble! Get into position! Units, assemble! Get moving! Form up! Form up! Form up! Form up! Kill them all! Get into position! Attack! Units, assemble!
We're taking A.
Position. Form up! Get into position.
Let's go for. I could go for crossbows, you know. Not that I've got that many
Units,
options.
assemble! Black shield, after me! Black shields! Black shields! Black shields! Black shields! Attack at will! Black shields! Follow me!
Good.
Hurry up!
Please run, boys. Please run faster. Pervis. Yeah, we're running
Black
Pervis.
shields! Shoot! Black shields!
Okay, that was a bit
Black
stressful,
shield!
but they're very slow. That's annoying.
Black shields!
They aren't doing too badly. I mean, they got free reign there, but problem is now we're getting into the long bows
Black
here.
shields!
We're gonna struggle a bit.
Black shields! Get ready!
Oh, here we go. We got the jabs coming in. Right.
Get going!
They're also insanely slow. That means they're gonna get peppered here. Come on, move!
Hurry up!
Fast, fast, fast.
Black shields! Black shield! Ready!
Come on, onwards.
Follow me!
Yeah, this is no fun. Use that shield. That's what I've just done. But it's not going to stop the crossbow bolts from behind. The bow, but there, the arrows from behind. Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. God, you guys are painful. You're painfully slow. Yeah, go on.
Shoot!
Look at that Spitfire coming out.
Shoot! Spread out and attack! Black shields! Black shields!
You know what, I think it's time to send these boys back. They are so... Look how painfully slow this is. I'm going to heal them up, then bring them into here, and we can have them heal them up, re-ammunition, and we'll do... Is he really putting a ballista? I might take the death here. Never mind, I'm not going to take the death. I'm going to just get rid of his ballista in one swift move.
Black shields! After me!
Get in position!
Black shields!
Ready!
Black shields!
Quick question, Plum. How much did it cost for your legendary skin? Not an average. I mean, how much did you spend on it? About 40 pounds.
Shoot!
Can we not remove the...
Hurry up! Ready!
Black shields!
Get in position!
Attack!
I don't know why they didn't stop and shoot. I did have them to stop and shoot, but they decided to start running for some reason. 40 pounds? Damn, you are lucky. I wish I had that kind of luck. Well, it only cost me 40 because I saved up 160 keys. I saved up 160 keys even. I made a video. There should be a video somewhere on my channel of me getting the legendaries. And I explained that I saved up 160 keys first. That took me like a year or 2 years.
Arm up!
So technically I probably spent like a lot more than that, but
Secure this position!
I only have cav left, so we're sort of... I'll tell you what I'll do. They're kind of cav, but they're not really cav.
Secure this position! On me! For the order! Arm up! Secure this position! Form up! Form up! Secure this position!
Just gonna run them down this way.
Form up! Make haste! Form up! Form up! Secure this position! Form up! Form up!
Just gotta wait a second. Just wait a sec. He's gonna go and grab that. Whatever he's gonna grab. Cab.
Make me proud!
How does he knock me down for that long?
Form up! man alive! Cavalry, on me!
Okay, here we go. This is it, gentlemen. Ugh. I tried to, but then I got enticed by the longbows, so. I got enticed. Sneaky. It was sneaky, yeah. That is why Yorkshire cavalry are insane. The fact you can take them up on walls, come around the back, get back on as cav, and then go. How many keys to get the DV do you think you pulled? Like, I don't know, 200? 200 keys? Let me find the video for you, and then you guys can watch it. Where is it? Let me have a look. I literally made a video for this exact reason because I got asked a lot about how much. How much I spent on them. Where is it? Where is it? It was quite a while ago. I'm tempted to try out get for the bastard sword, but at the same time I don't want to because I'm scared of price. Yeah, well, the price is going to be on the bastard sword one. It's like it worries me because you used to get your legendary by using golden keys at the box. It was simple. Yes, it was still freaking expensive, but you know, you probably get it like with like $300. I know that's still a crazy amount to spend on a game, right? But that bastard sword, divine reforge, it's a cool system. It's a cool system that I don't want to be a paid system. I want that for like a weapon. I think it's a really cool system, but do I have the legendary daggers in this part? No, I don't. Okay. Look, I'm a 1-4 in this game, right? I am 1-4. The game is free. They've got to be able to make money somehow, but the way they sometimes go about it, I'm like, But to be fair, tires and like doing this, that's cosmetic. If you want to go and pay that, then great, that's fine. But there's other stuff that I'm more worried about with the pay wise. I don't really care too much about the thingy. About the thing. Okay. I think it's too. I think it's expensive. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the. Let me copy that. There you go.
Plums Ion said https U2BQZLW6X6LGVE Psi RSQ 1GQHs 2JHWJRO.
Right, let's go into another siege. I'm going to get rid of those, get rid of those. Did I even use the Order of the Dragon in that last one? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Let's bring back the Javs. Let's bring back the Jav. Do I have 100? Oh, just missing 100 leadership. Damn it. Did I see? Boom, there you go. No, oh, never mind. Ooh, 10, nice. So Onslaught's now complete. Oh yes, 10 silver keys coming up once we get this done. 20 days remaining, so hopefully get a few more little puzzle pieces. They're from Sieges, right? Yeah, they are. Cool. Is this a good Jav map? I'm going to save my Javs for up top, I think. Save the Javs for up top. Why not? The new Billman, any good at anti-cav? Yeah, they're pretty good. If you line them properly, they'll stop cav. The only issue is they've got kind of low health, so they're very susceptible to range. Range will just, but they are good at killing cav. They're quite cheap. They're cheap enough that it makes sense to take them. But just the problem is, if you don't come across cav, they're not great versus melee. So like they're not going to do well against stalwarts or basically anything that isn't cav. They're cool though. They're a cool looking unit. I wish they had a slightly more health. That'd be the one thing I'd do with them, is just give them like another 2k, 3k health, and then I think they'd be a lot more viable. Even though they are viable now, but just their health is so low. Needs to be bumped up.
Units, assemble! Get into position!
Right. pop my boys over here because they're about to get involved in a backwards fight.
Form up! Attack! Kill them all! Units!
Watch out for the
assemble!
Treb. Treb's definitely coming in. Called it.
After me! Units! Assemble! Get into position! Form up! Get moving! Attack at will! Units, assemble! Attack!
They're up on the wall, gentlemen. They're up on the wall. Longbows absolutely annihilated my things there.
Units, assemble! Attack! Form up! Attack! Attack at
Save them up.
After me!
Thank you. I'll be taking that. We have Cav coming in now. If I had some anti-cap, I'd be alright, but gotta watch out for those. Okay, this is where we're gonna have my Jevs. Oh, he's got the little flags for
Get
his
into position!
boys.
Form up! Units, assemble! Get into position! Form up! Get into position! Form up!
Gotta keep watching.
Units, assemble! Attack! Get into position!
Okay, what we can do with this. He's dead.
Form up! Form up! Attack! Units, assemble! Get into position! Form up! Attack at will! Form up! Attack at will! Units, assemble! Form up! Get into position! Attack! Form up! Form up! Attack! Units, assemble!
Take him out.
Get into position! Attack! Form up! Form up! Attack at will! Units, assemble! Attack! Form up! Attack! Get into position! Attack! Form up! Attack at will! Attack! Get into position! Attack at will! Form
Him
up!
out.
Units, assemble! Form up! Get into position! Form up! Get into
Take
position!
him out. And now
Form
we
up.
go. Little heal up.
Units, assemble! Units, attack! Get into position! Form up! Attack! Form up! Form up! Units,
Okay, now we're going to go in
assemble!
close.
Get into position! Form up! Form up! Attack at will! Units, assemble! Attack! Get into
Take him
position!
out. Nope.
Form up! Form up! Attack! Form up!
Him in.
Get into position! Units, assemble!
Boys, we need to send these
Form up.
stallies in.
Form up! Attack! Get into position! Attack! Attack at will! Form up! Units, assemble! Attack at will! Form up! Attack! Form up! Attack! Get into position!
Okay, we're wonderfully pushing
Units,
ourselves
assemble!
through here.
Get into position! Form up!
And then we'll heal those up a little bit. Go for a little bit of a nasty.
Form up! To battle! For glory! On me! Secure this position! Fix yourselves up! Form up! Secure this position! Form up! Units, assemble! Form up! Secure this position. Form up. Go. Heal up. Form up. Form up! Fix yourselves up! Secure this position! Put your backs into it! On me! Form up! Fix yourselves up! Form up! Form up! Form up! Halt them! Fight for a trophy, not a kinslayer. For glory! Cover me! Heal up! Secure this position! Form up! Halt them! Give them death! Heal up! With me! Form up!
Okay.
Secure this position! Form up! Halt them! For glory! Fix yourselves up! With me! Form up!
We're just praying, boys. We're praying.
Secure this position! Form up! Heal up! Form up! Put your backs into it! For valor! Cover me! Heal up! Form up! Secure this position!
That was a good game. That was a good game. We're very focused in.
Form up!
Any more units to flay?
Form up! Form up! Secure this position! Form up! Form up! Hold them! Fix yourselves up!
Lovely, 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 lovely. My jabs, just jabs. Look at that, boys. Why European jabs is better than Asian jabs? Well, the javelin sergeants have like a double throw. That's very good, but their formation is kind of loose. Where these boys do a nice tight formation and they've got the shield throw, so you kind of they're both very good. It was a good game. It was a good game. Right, let's pull that. Can't wait for reset. I love getting the things there. The secret vaults. They're fun. They're fun. Completed that for the week. I think we're pretty much all done for the week. Ah, Nix. I was being chief predator with my jabs. Oh, there is something I wanted to try out actually. Not that it's going to go well at all, but
Killing wasn't always easy.
Axe Raiders. Not that these guys have anywhere near as much punch as the Imperial jabs, but we'll give them a go. You slap the block bait option on Iron Reapers and now you don't bring them. I did bring them, but I got bored. They're so slow. If I was a heavy armor and I was okay with them being a slow unit, that's fine, but as I like to move around quite a bit, that I prefer faster units. I want Berserkers to come back. I'm not sure you're ever going to have that wish. Unless Stalwarts get their damage nerfed, I'm not sure you're going to have that. Just small headcount units, I don't think are ever going to do that great anymore now that the damage has become so ridiculous. Like, they used to be able to actually survive in, like, mosh pit situations. Just insta-dead now. Like, even Tiger Fists that have a built-in, like, 40% damage reduction, and they've got 26,000 health, and there's a few more of them than there are Berserkers. Even those guys struggle, like, really struggle.
I'm growing bored of waiting.
Would you consider spending Lotus Water on old veterans with a block break? I would consider it if I had any Lotus Water. I have 0. So, yeah. I have 0 Lotus Water, so there's nothing I can do. Unless someone wants to send me 2,500 sovereigns for 25 Lotus Water. That, in my eyes, is a total joke. We're not going to be able to do it. We actually won't be able to do it till next season, because I have the only way you really get them is the battle pass and the season store. Apart from that,
Form up! Make ready!
Blood. The kingdom's
Fall in! Follow me!
where did you spend it this season? Oh, you just do it over time. It's 5 to take off an epic doctrine. You know, you think you have a lot. You think you have 80 or 90, but it goes really quickly. You know, when you start moving a few things around, it's they just disappear, and it's a damn shame. Again, the one part of the game that should be totally free, moving doctrines around, they refuse to do it. It's baffling to me. Where, like, it should be it's the most customizable part of the game, and now that doctrines really make an impact on units, like you can completely change a unit with doctrines. Fuck me, it should be free. It should be the thing that everyone's theory crafting, moving around doctrines. Like, it, in my eyes, it's a big joke. You love those jabs, don't you? I always see amazing scat with those. Have they pushed in yet? I'm scared, Jim. I'm scared.
Make ready! Form up! Fall in!
Oh, okay, good. That's not coming in my way. That frees us up for a few seconds.
Form up!
Oh, he bamboozled him.
Wipe them out! Make
Some
ready!
huge damage taking place there.
Destroy them! Form up! Strike them down! Fall in!
Absolute masterful damage.
Slaughter them! Form up! Fall in!
Oh my god.
Form up!
This is definitely worth the unit,
Make ready!
the cost.
Strike them down!
In it goes, axes in. Oh. Yes, actually that was a good throw. That was a good throw. I think we had them all on low health.
Fall in!
Go get some more axes. Oh, Jesus.
Make ready!
Come back over here, boys. We'll start throwing some more axes at them. Oh, they've got the two cannons rolling. Gonna lose too many here, boys. You're gonna want to pull back. Oh, they're coming in the side here.
Make ready! Wipe them out! Form up! Destroy them! To battle! Strike them down! Fall in! Make ready! Form up! Fall in!
Okay, very
Form
nice.
up!
See if we can open up this can over here.
Form up! Slaughter them! Fallen!
19. It's not
Make ready.
the biggest. It's not opening them up too much,
Form up.
but
Position. Wipe them out! Make ready! Fallen!
they're with me. They're with me. I mean, they're doing something. We're at 21 kills. Granted, with a jab unit would be at a lot more right now.
Make ready! Form up! Fallen! Make ready! Form up!
Here we go. Big damage coming in.
Strike them down! Make ready! Form up! Wipe them out! Make ready!
It's all been blocked. It's all been blocked.
Fallen! Slaughter them! Make ready!
Not a burnable unit.
Form up! Fallen! Strike them down! Make ready! Wipe them out!
Don't know why I'm locked in that.
Attack at will! Forward! Slaughter them!
I think these guys are having a little bit of a rough time of it at the moment. A little bit of a rough time. Well, if berserkers cannot die when they touch a stalwart, they may come back. I mean, yeah, but stalwarts would need to be like reduced damage by at least 50% if that was gonna. There's only 1 minute left to go, so I'm thinking I'm gonna send out my super fast cav. What do they have? A lot of anti-cav, but there's only a minute to go.
Form up! Form up! Halt them! For glory! Fix yourselves up! Destroy them! Give them death! Attack at will! For valor! Position!
Oh, that was annoying. Change targets. Ow, just pumped me out. Nothing major with that one. That wasn't the greatest battle, but 86 with old men. Fantastic. Oh, we gotta spend some. We gotta spend some experience. What have I not got level? I did kind of wanna. Has anyone actually had any success with these? Executes enemies. I need to spend some just for spending some, so. I can't even remember how they work. I mean, they're just going to get longbowed these days. Just going to get longbowed. Let's get rid of axe raiders. That was a complete waste of time. I always play the same units. Let's go in for something different. Let's go for some Azaps. Why not? I'm kind of done with Order the Dragon a little bit. Ooh, Azaps, yeah. Five stack as. It's kind of a difficult one to get with Azaps. No, not going to do 5 stack Azaps. The 5 stack is more about visually how good it can look, how weird or how good. Like that's why I do some and then do some 5 stack sometimes. I don't even bother posting them because it doesn't look very good. Like something like 5 stack Janissary, granted, would be very hard to do, but it kind of looks cool because they've all like stuck their sticks down and they're all like they do like the big hits. Or 5 stack Falconettis. Yeah. Five stack imp shields. 5 stack fully mastered imp shields would be quite funny, to be fair, because they do the knockback. They've got the little pummel that kind of stuns people. So if we could stay in one big blob. Yeah, Nix has a video for you if you want to know how to play Azaps. He's the Azap guy. He is the Azap guy. So if you wanna link your video, Pixel, chuck it in. Chuck it. Nix even. Chuck it in. Don't worry about it too much. Just chuck it in chat. And then if you want to see how you do it, he's your guy. I want to find a perfect. Maybe some spear sergeants or something like that. Just there, Azaps roam in and eat them all. Just eat them. There's 12 bastard swords on the enemy team. Yep, that sounds about right. They need to do it. Like, I can't stress to them the damage it's doing at the moment, having all the old weapons be the way they are and having bastard sword. There is your prime example right there. All of that. 2. Wait, how many out of the lot? 3 people out of 15 are playing a different thing.
Units, assemble!
Okay, this is a serious question.
Units, assemble!
At this same stage, when Spartan season came out, was there as many spear and shields, or had it sort of leveled out, where you see a lot more spear and shields, but you saw people were actually going back to old classes? Because I feel like the spear and shield has a higher skill cap. Not a high skill cap. I feel like spear and shield's harder to play than bastard sword. Bastard sword has a lot of in-depth mechanics built in behind the doors. Not at all. At all. This is way more than then. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I played Spear and Shield for the first time yesterday, and I was like, it was like I had a good time and all, but it wasn't for me. But I just can't see people giving up the bastard swords over it, because even if I had played that at the start, if I was played Spartan season and I had played Spear and Shield, I would have probably given it 5-6 games and then gone, no, this is not for me, even if it was really strong. Where the bastard sword is actually insanely easy to play straight out the gates. Granted, a lot of like hidden built-in things to make it even better, but initially yeah. So I personally think this is going to be around longer.
Assemble.
Until this actually, no, I say longer. It's going to be around until they sort out the thingy.
Get into position.
Is that guy? Are you daring?
Form up. After me.
Oh, traitor!
Units, assemble. Follow me.
Yes, don't you kill my 2.
Form up. Form up.
Up we go, gentlemen. They have got bursty boys there, so we're probably going to need those shields up front.
Charge.
Oh, that's ruined my thing. You've ruined my unit. We need to get rid of those. Hey, Bo, you could aim at those, you silly goose. Come on. You silly goose, you're a range. Just like, look out for 1 second. You, there. Oh, God damn it. Wow. Are you okay? That Coco player just picked up 30 all of my Rattans. Although I won't complain that in my eyes Rattans should be vulnerable to fire, otherwise they would be the strongest unit in the game. What is this Maul doing? The first thing that Shortbow should have looked for there is those Cocos right next to him.
Position.
If he had looked out, found those,
Assemble.
he would have been able to absolutely, like, at least kill 3 or 4 of them. That would have been pretty devastating. Come on, boys, let's push this supply. We can get this. I'm going to jab the shit out of them.
Form
Oh, I see you
up.
guys up there. It's looking a bit rough, to be fair.
Form up. Units, assemble. Form up.
Okay, I need a front line because I'm going to need to throw here. Are we ready? Wait for them. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Attack.
Change position. Follow me.
There goes his Rattans. Kind of not the one I wanted to disappear, but
Get into position. Attack at will. Form up. Get into position. Attack. Attack at will. Units, assemble.
the shields would be nice
now.
right now.
Form up. Attack. Get into position. Form up. Attack at will. Units, assemble. Get into position.
It was a worthwhile trade-off. Managed to get some kills together.
Form up. Form up.
How long do we have? 7 minutes. That's long enough to
Form up.
cause some mischief.
Get into position. Attack. Units, assemble. Get into position. Attack. Form up. Attack. Form up. Attack. Form up. Attack at will. Get into position. Units, assemble.
Okay.
Form up. Attack.
No horse for
Form
you.
up. Get into position. Attack. Form up. Form up. Attack. Attack at will. Units, assemble. Attack at will. Get into position. Form up. Quickly now. Attack. Ha! Form up. Attack. Attack. Form up.
Mm-hmm.
Units, assemble.
I might put these away for a little bit. Azaps? Fine, we'll go for Azaps. There's a mall up here just chilling.
Units, assemble.
Yes, Commander. Take
Close up! Yes, Commander. Units, assemble! Close up!
We need to push that supply hard.
Position! Yes, Commander. Close up! Take position! Yes, Commander.
Get ready to bomb it. Bomb it on 3. Bomb those stallies.
Yes, Commander. Close up! Take position! Attack at will! Attack at will! Break formation!
Oh yes, Azap's absolutely getting those kills in.
Kill them all! Follow me!
Someone could go to B while we're doing this.
Protect the commander!
I need a supply point.
Help me! No retreat!
Oh shit.
Units, assemble! Form up! Attack!
To use it to get out. I know this is a classic question, but I want to return to the game after 2 years. Is it a good time to come back? What's the state of the game? There's one unit that's doing pretty well. I'd say it's not a bad state. There's been in worse states, but I'd say last season was probably the best state to come back to. Like last season was incredibly good in terms of balance. But it's not bad. There's the new weapon's pretty strong. So if you're coming back, I'd probably aim to play Bastard Sword. But yeah, you know, you can't really, if you want to come back, you can't really have any hesitation. You got to make up your mind for yourself. And with any game, there's going to be moments you go, fuck, that's bullshit. But
Destroy them!
with CB, that's just what you got to do. It's just the case.
No retreat!
So, hi, so I spent 3k trying to get the no, you didn't. Sorry, sorry if I missed this. Are you still in here? This is incredible. Hi, so I spent 3k trying to get the one final effect from forwards. Used locks correctly, followed mechanics, and still didn't drop. Working as intended. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell you if it's working as intended because that is a shit ton of money to spend on it. You'd be the first person I see with it if you had it, like the full shebang, the big boy. What server are you on? If you're still in here, what server are you on? Because I would love to see how far your buzz sword is now, like what it looks like now. Thanks for the game. Oh, take care, buddy. Take care. Mr. R Divide. Oh, I wish I'd have seen that while I was gaming. That would have probably, well, probably would have stopped me from getting some kills, but that really is something else. $3,000 spent on trying to get it. I want to see how far. I'm so intrigued how far along you got. What it looks like. I guess, let me have a look 1 second. I guess you'd be like, I guess he would be at like, oh wait, does it upgrade the skill effects? Oh my god, I actually didn't know about this part. Holy shit, I did not know about this. Wow. That looks so sick. I'm not gonna lie, I had no clue. So that's a common one. That is insane. So you have to unlock all of these. How far into this have you got? Like, this is the best looking weapon in the game. Jesus. It just split a hole in reality. Look. Oh, roses grow. That is awesome. Plumpton, if next season is Romance of Three Kingdoms, there is definitely hype about the new hero changes, as the whole story is about generals who are larger than life. A great season for a rework of all weapons. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Holy fuck. Honestly? Wait, is that your character? Is this the guy? Oh, he's just come in and disappeared. Left me on a tantalizing hook. That's insane. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I didn't know there was skill effects. Oh, I think that looks pretty sick, to be fair. As a second one. But it's kind of nothing on this shit. You could be a real Lich King with this. And then I guess it looks... Oh wait, that's my one. I'm still trying to work out, but I'm saving these. I'm saving my star cinders, because if they ever come out with the dual blades, then I will at least be able to, well, use them something cool. So do you get the skill effects? A season rework of all weapons would be beefy. That would be beefy. So when you change the look of your bastard sword. Also, what is this? Is this just a bug, or does this get you? Does this get you something else? Anyone inform me on this? Like, obviously, I've got this. What is this? What would I have to buy for 8,000? For 6,500? What is that? It's the same thing. Okay. It's the same thing, just in case you didn't want to do the 2 or 3 easy sieges you have to do to get this. Great. And so I'm guessing you just keep reforging until it sort of builds into something. So you need to get attribute of sacrifice, sacrifice. Interesting. It's a really cool, it's a kind of a cool system, right? But if they made that system comparable in price wise, maybe even cheaper than as the golden keys, that I'm going to be honest with you guys, we're probably not going to see golden keys again for legendaries. I think it's going to be golden keys for the older legendaries. But I'm not sure we're going to see it anymore for the stuff, because you know I have the legendary colored and epic blade, but I can't even get the pommel and weapon soul. You know they're not gonna this probably earns half the amount, even a quarter of the amount that that other one earns. The one thing that it's going to do, though, guaranteed, is obviously you've got the marching. This people are going to farm. They're going to farm more. It's made entry for you to spend tons of money. Yeah, it has. People are going to want to be farming 100,000 silver. Because this is probably the way to go over the next. I mean, you could do this over weeks, 3. I mean, can you do both? I can't remember if you can do both or not. I think you just pick one, right? Shit, a daily reward of 20 scrolls of mastery is actually pretty beast. You can do both. So you can get 5 a week. 5 a week. If I did 5 a week for the next, I don't know, until it came out. This is the best value. This gold warrant thing is honestly the best value you can get out of 360. Now you get 3-star cinders. Do you get both of them? Choose one. Okay, you get 3-star cinders and you get one of these every day. Like, that's probably... Oh, yeah, it literally says on the... Both warrants can be active at the same time. Don't forget to go to the black market every day, by the way. The smuggler. Oh, I know, he's got the thing, but I'm not willing to spend millions on that. It hasn't got... Has it got the star cinders? Maybe it has. Have a look. That's not it. Does this... Oh, wait, I didn't get... I'll get my 20 of those. Yeah, you can't... I mean... It's good. It's good and all. But... It's a lot of silver. I meant the bronze one. Yeah, okay. The bronze one's nice and easy to do. Next week, when I have more days, I'll get both of these. I'll start building up my things. Because there's no point having that now. I mean, I can, what does it kill? At least, yeah. I mean, I could get this one now to get the 2 star cinders. $100,000 is just a lot. It's a lot. But and also, I'm taking the risk that they don't bother with this system again. You know. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm at the risk that they don't bother with it, and they just leave it. Plumston, if most weapons get a major rework, completely different abilities, would you reconsider another weapon than dual blades? Let me have a look. It depends what they do with dual blade, to be honest. Do you know what? Let's take that question. Let's take that question. So if most weapons got a major rework, completely different abilities, would you ever reconsider a main weapon other than dual blades? Would I consider? It depends what they do with dual blades. Realistically, it depends what they do with dual blades. If they sort of make it, I don't know, they would need to rework Dance of Death. You know, if I could have a perfect rework, and this will be hated by a lot of people as well, and it'd be loved by a lot of people, chokeholts, be it Poleaxe and DB, would be gone. There would be no chokeholts for the rework. We'd rework both of these skills. Couldn't tell you what. I had an idea for one, like, before this whole rework thing was even mentioned. I had an idea for replacing Dance of Death from Death to an ability called Death from Above. That's sort of a reverse maul carry. So the dual blade jumps onto your back and starts stabbing at your neck, but you can carry them around, and it does huge damage like this. So you can really cuck yourself by doing it, but also if they're away from their unit, it does massive damage to them, and you're on their back just going. It'd be quite cool. Death from Above, right? But it's a reverse maul carry. It would be hilarious. It'd be a cool move, right? And I'm not sure. Maybe a rework to, like, maybe one of the ultimates could be a buff, more of a buff ability, or something like Shadow Step. So you go and you just appear. You can appear over. I'm taking abilities from World of Warcraft, of course. But yeah, so something like that. Then we've moved to, and obviously if we're doing a rework with this, we're talking about like, we're talking about classes being smoother, like the Bastard Sword. They flow. They don't, like, the animation locks are gone. You can, like, actively, while you're doing an ability, move like you can with the Bastard Sword. You can, that's coming into this, but ability-wise, Centurion's Battle Drill, that would be gone, because that is the most useless talent ever. That would 100% be gone. I mean, we're going off the spectrum that this is a rework, that they're not doing kind of similar stuff to they're doing with Bastard Swords. They're just smoothing out the abilities and, like, redoing them, so you've got choice still. Because obviously some newer weapons, like, for example, Chain Dart, right, doesn't have any choice. You have these abilities and that's it. But we're going off the fact we're still gonna have choice. So that would be reworked to this would be reworked to Chain Weapon. That would be a get over here ability. Quite a long cooldown, but essentially you fire your weapon has a chain on it, and you throw it at someone, and you can pull them down, and it knocks them onto the ground. So imagine the chain darts like thing, but it like stops you, pulls you down, and then yeah. So that's what I'd do for that, and then I'd probably keep Thunderstruck as well. Thunderstruck would just have to be a thing because that's kind of a niche to this. Pulling down, yeah, I just think it would be a cool one to be able to pull down things, and you could go for with short sword and shield. It means you could go for a really throwing vibe, you know, shield throw, weapon throw. You could go for like quite a cool sort of fantasy with that. Obviously skills like this would be able to be like, you would be able to aim and move them at the same time. I would make the first kick knock down. And yeah, there's a lot of different things. Shield bash. I mean, there'd be a lot of internal stuff similar to like Bastard Sword. There'll be a lot more internal stuff put in this. This ability looks sick though, but I know you just can't aim it. So get over here is too OP. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but it would have like a 50-second cooldown. I mean, how is it any more overpowered than, you know? It's essentially trap prey, but without the lift. So I'm not sure how that's particularly overpowered. It's that ability, but it doesn't lift you over there. It just pulls the person over, so it can pull the front of shield walls down. I don't think that's too overpowered. And you're also going to be having to make the choice. Yeah, but you can pull them into your unit. No, it doesn't pull them towards you. It just pulls them down. So imagine like you put a chain and you just kind of like clothesline someone, just bang, and they just straight over. It's just that it's a long range stun essentially, but you've also got to contend with not taking Thunderstruck. So there's a choice there of what you want to do. It just opens up a little bit. Again, I'm not a dev. I'm not designing any of these. I'm just saying what I think would be cool. And it, you know, they probably come up with cooler things. Oh, not get over here. I mean, it would be kind of cool if it did pull them to you, but put it on like a 50-second cooldown. You can just like go on a tower above someone, aim at them, and just drag them out of it. Plum, why don't you apply to be a creative designer booming? Because the commute to China would be quite long. But yes, there's obviously more. Now let's do the glaive. Again, it would be smoothened out because I feel like it's a bit clunky. But I do like the way that, like, Arc of Steel, obviously it doesn't get used that often. I like the way it's like very spinny. There's a lot of like slashing, like even hairless blades. I think it's a really cool design of a thing, and it's quite nice because you can move it, but it just kind of, it's just a little bad. No, go for it. It's just bad. So these could be reworked, but I do like the way that that these look, and they're cool. And obviously we've got the buffs as well. So probably, I know it would be a controversial one, but I don't know. It would actually be up to the glaives if they like the idea, but they want you in China. Many people have applied. I'm not sure I would have the thing. I'm even struggling to think of the glaive, but I'm sure a lot of people could come up with what glaives should be. But maybe like consolidating some of the abilities, like Arc of Steel, but shove this buff in Arc of Steel, like, so you're getting 2 abilities for 1. So just put the buff in this so you can use this, if that makes sense. Or like maybe a whole like redesign. So take the buffs, and you, like how Bastard Sword has the buffs you put on the abilities, with glaive I'd do the same. Like I'd have the very swishy cool abilities like these, but then I'd have underneath the like buff abilities, and you pick which one you put it in. Would be quite cool. So you could do like charge, and when you charge it also buffs everything around you at the same time, with no need to like press a button and it do the thing. you just can press charge, or you can press shield break, or you can press arc of steel, or you can press warlord's greeting, and it will just do it. It will just buff. So we're just kind of like tightening up it. It means you can use a lot more abilities. You have your toolkit. You don't have to use you don't have to use 2 of your ability slots or one of your ability shots in Gods of Battle or Heart of Battle. You can put them inside of your other abilities, so that could be fun. It means it opens up the door for a charge a bit more. It opens up the door for Arc of Steel, even though Arc of Steel I think would need a damage buff and maybe some sort of an immunity to it. I think would be quite cool to add, or maybe a get up from stun or something. Sort of consolidate glaive a little bit. I'd also Flying Reaper. I love it as an ability, but I think the way that, well, I mean, if you look at the Bastard Sword's ult, I think we're going to need this cooldown to be reduced and potentially just give it CCI straight away without a rune. I think would be a good thing, but obviously the class would be smoother. Moving on to Pike. I feel like Pike is in a hard time, but I can't really talk about Pike because I have no clue. I mean, everything's inbuilt, and it's actually like a 5-head play. When people are good at Pike, it's incredible to see. But yeah, I'll leave Pike to you guys to decide what that goes into. Yeah, I have no idea with Pike. Pike's already kind of flows cool, but it just seems quite hard to play or hard to master. Bow would be smoothened up massively. Like on the draw, it would feel much better. I would add like, so I always go off New World with bows. And New World bows were so smooth. So there's a lot. I'd give them more abilities that flow into it. Like I'd give them like triple rapid. There was an ability in New World, again using it as the thing, that basically you just click the ability and you bang, and you're just doing a triple rapid, and the third, if you hit them with the third one, it will stun them. So that you built in all of these extra skill mechanics that if you hit them with the third one, they get, I think it was a stagger actually, and then there was a leap away, so it was similar to light-footed or sharp. No, it's similar to light-footed, but you would leap up in the air and it would shoot while you're leaping backwards, and it would stagger the person or stun them. And I think a lot more of that sort of thing would be quite good, so you could be a bit more mobile, a bit more fluid. And obviously, the biggest one, the POV. POV would be completely changed to how everyone else's POV is. Every melee class, the range classes would have the same, because there is no need at all for these range classes to be literally the camera sat here. There's no need for it. If you want that, you should be able to have that and just scroll wheel in. But if you don't want to have that, you should be able to scroll wheel out. I like the idea of flaming arrow. Again, bow would just be about being more smooth. Instead of it being like pull and then hold and then you wait for the thing to flash and you let it go, it should be like you pull, bang, pull, bang, like a faster rate of fire for bow, just to make it flow better, because it just feels very bobbing and weaving in this is very easy, and it can be a nightmare to land. Even with this change, it'll be still hard to land stuff, but it would just make it slightly more friendly if it was just a little quicker, and yeah, just very much bang, pull back, bang, just not like this whole wait and optimum bang, and because it's too long. The whole thing's too long. How far out zoomed? How would far zoomed out range work? Well, just when you're on a melee character and it's got your dot where you're aiming, that would just be a crosshair. The other thing I'd like to see with bow, again, I refer to New World with this, is bows like the kick ability or their slash, you know, where you right click, that's gone. I'd make that a zoom in. So on bow in New World, you could fire it like this, or you could right click, hold right click, and then it was actually like kind of, it zooms in, and that was really cool. That worked really nicely. So you could go for like bang, bang, and then if you needed to like aim in loads, you right click and it was really smooth. It felt great. Anyone that's played New World and seen this will know that when I'm talking about the bow in that, it was awesome to play. Moving on, dual blades. Dual blades. This is gonna be a long video. It's gonna be a long video. Dual blades, as I said, death from above, replacing this. Alternatively, I'd like to see this work, but it never will. Maybe an active block with Dance of Death would be cool, but at this point in time, it's kind of pointless. If we could wear that medium set with the stun, the 0.8 stun every hit consecutively, then this would be actually a viable skill, or relatively viable. We'd get rid of Marked for Death, make it something else. I'd probably Infiltrator would get a get up, because obviously vapors is your get up, but I'd probably put a get up on this, so you could choose either or. Gives you a kind of risk reward thing. I think Skylark kind of is pointless. The animation lock is too long. It's good for against bastard swords because they block everything, but yeah, it's too animation locky. Yeah, so there's a few things. It'd be probably more of an assassin. I'd make it so you could take 2 roles. Make it so the infiltrator role is actually viable. Ambush, I'd remove the cooldown from ambush. I think that was one of the worst things to happen to dual blades, because you used to be able to do like a proper assassination with infiltrator over, ambush, and then you would risk your vapors, and you'd be like vapors, ambush. But obviously they made it so when you throw, you go invisible now, but you could do something like infiltrator, ambush, vapors, ambush, bow shuriken, ambush, and it would kind of negate you needing, and then you could not take an ult, and you could take Great Thunderbolt. But yeah, dual blade would be kind of a hard one to rework. I feel like dual blade is one of the better classes with, you know, in terms of smoothness. Well, with butterfly being able to like aim it, sort of. But I still like tweaking a few of these thingy abilities, adding some extra underlaying mechanics. Musket. On to musket. And these are all just my ideas, by the way. There's nothing, I don't know anything. I'm spitballing. This next one, musket, I would definitely make it go down 2 different routes. Obviously you can go bomb route, and I would also make it, and this may be controversial, but I'd make it so like I think your shooting should be faster. I think the reload time is still too high. And also I don't know if I'd make it alt or just add an ability or change an ability, but I'd like an ability that's like, you know, the ability Marksman on bow that allows them to do a fully charged shot instantly. Well, I'd like on musket a ability that's got a kind of a similar buff, not this, a similar buff that is called Rifled Barrel, and for 30 seconds or 20 seconds it rifles your barrel. That changes it means you can shoot far. You're not like because realistically it shouldn't be called musket, it should be called blunderbuss or shotgun, because this thing is such low range and it makes no sense, because there was a reason why people changed from bow to muskets, because muskets ended up being better, having more penetration, more range. And so I'd add that extra, like that ability that changes it from this current musket to one that you can click a button, click one of your skills, it becomes rifled, and maybe it gets a quicker reload, and you can bang, bang, and it like actually gets some range out there. That would be quite cool. And then bomb musket. I think musket fills in a lot of fancies. Again, with the POV, I would get rid of the POV for all the ranged weapons, so the POV would be like everyone else. I'm sure there's a few musket players that could come up with some cool designs, but musket as it is, I feel like I've always felt musket needs another skill, like just needs another, like be able to put another skill on, have 5 buttons. Maybe with the sniper mechanic or the rifled barrel mechanic, that could be built into the class, and after a bomb or after an ultimate, you gain rifled barrel for the next like 5-6 seconds, and that allows you to shoot far or something like that. Could be a cool little inverted mechanic, and it allows you to actually like pick off targets from further away. That I think would be cool. 5-round rapid would probably be gone or changed. I like the idea of it, but in reality it's, I don't know, maybe I'd add just extra little things. But yeah, musket's a hard one, but I think the rifle barrel would be a cool little change, especially if it was inbuilt into something and it allowed you to do it even for like 6 seconds to get 2 or 3 shots off with it. Would be quite fun, especially if someone's running away from you having low health. You like, let's say it's inbuilt into fine gunpowder, and you bang that down, they've got really far away and you manage to snipe them with a rifle shot. Be a cool little side, and you make the bullet really big, so it almost is like a spear kick, so it's like short bow. Short bow, I do like short bow, I enjoy it, but I feel like it's fallen on harder times. Well, obviously it's fallen on harder times. Short bow's a hard one to go for, because what I've described with the bow is kind of involves quickening up bow. That means it's coming closer to short bow. But my short bow design would be probably quite radical, to be fair. It would be very radical, maybe too radical. Two thought processes with short bow. It stays very much the same on the ground, but this is gonna be so controversial. It can use 3 of its abilities on a horse. You can use your abilities on a horse, because obviously short bow for example, is that sort of bow riding horse like shooter. And if you could use your abilities on a horse, that would be pretty strong. It would make it something its own. The other way I'd go about it is just add a second thing to it, so you have like a sword or something, like maybe an arrow or something like that, like a curved blade, so you can change from weapon to weapon. That would be very controversial, but short bow's a really hard one to design. I would probably, the jerkiness of the sidestep, smooth, well obviously it'd be smoother out anyway. It's tricky. I really like Wrath of Archimedes. I think that's really cool. Definitely inbuilt more like cooldown reductions to things like Wrath of Archimedes. Again, I think the biggest thing for short bow is losing that POV, the current POV, and going to the melee POV would help it tenfold out the gates. But it is what it is. I think there's probably quite a few things, but the on-use mount ones would be very controversial, but could be good. Nadachi in my eyes just needs to be sped up, needs to be smoother. I think the abilities all have loads of potential. They just need to be less animation locky. Like Nadachi's ready to be like Bastard Sword's grandfather, right? It's ready to be like smooth and faster, and well, not as fast as Bastard Sword, but like, yeah, more impactful, more like mobile than it is, and yeah, it's smoother. It's probably one of the feels like the least smooth weapons out there, and you get animation locked a lot, and I feel like It could just need a little tuning, a little bit of a tune. Again, I haven't tried this yet with the stun armor, but with the stun on ultimate. But there's things like that could be added into this. But actually, I think Nidachi has a good toolkit. I can't complain about their toolkit. I think it is really good. It just, the whole thing needs to be smoothed up. Get that modernization involved, and suddenly this class would be good. But I'm not sure there's too much that needs to be changed about their actual abilities. Their abilities all look sick, and they all do wildly good things. So, it just, yeah, smoother. Poleaxe, again, smoother. Rough Justice would be taken away. There'd be no more pin ults. But in replace of that, probably an axe charge. Like, you see how he charges there? Similar to how like a longsword charges, just kind of breaking through stuff. Or some sort of buff that makes you even more tanky. So it'd be a hard choice to go for either one. But the main thing, again, I think this needs is animation lock needs to be gone. Speed it up by like 5 to 10% and smoothen out the abilities. Because I think the abilities are pretty cool. You know, Weapon Dance looks awesome. This class is super tanky with the epic schematics. It's crazy good. It just can feel real clunky and real slow. But I think the abilities do meet the fantasy of it. And I'm not sure there's too much I would change. Like this big Beck to Corbin, big old hits. Again, smoothen that up. But I would like to see the other side, other abilities get used. You know, Grim Harvest is such a cool ability, but it's just hard to land it, and it just doesn't feel worth it. You know, this removes daze effects and knockdown, and each attack reduces the enemy's defense by 20%. Attacks reduced enemy's defense by 20%. I mean, that is cool. You just can't land it. It's just a hard one, and it's a hard choice between all of these. So, yeah, but it's a cool, good toolkit. Just needs to be smooth. Longsword and shield, everyone's favorite. Longsword and shield, again, animate with the animation locks. But a big thing I'd change about this, more buffs. I feel like if you want to live that paladin lifestyle, it should go further than just Mercy of Heaven. You know, they already combined Mercy of Heaven and Knightly Vow together. That I think was a great choice. Really nice choice. But let's add more buffs. If you want to, I feel like you should be able to fully stack out QER with buffs. And even maybe an ultimate, we get rid of Sally Forth, or we just add one, because Sally Forth is quite a cool ability, to be fair, even though it doesn't get used. We add another one that is like Lay on Hands, if we're going on the WoW thing again. That is a big buff for everyone that makes them CCI immune for 2 seconds. Like, all I'm saying with that is that you could... Yeah, and also, yeah, Mercy of Heaven be able to be used on a mount. That would be cool. But it would be cool to be able to live that fantasy and be able to, like, go full buff, full healer role. Maybe even something, maybe even as far as an ability where you can target someone and heal them up, like, you know, like actually like not magic, but you know, like you can actually become a healer. You can do AoE healing. You could either be like the support longsword where you've got the heals, but you've also got the Clash of Shields, the shield smashes, with Valor. You've got all that, but yeah, like a something just to fill that role, so you can kind of take two roles with it. I think that'd be fun. Again, these are just my ideas. This is not happening. Yeah, you don't need to, like, I'm not saying this is going to make it anywhere near Bastard Sword or anything like that, but I think it would just be a cool fantasy. We're just going off what's cool. Spear. Animation locks are rife on Spear. They suck ass. They're horrible. And it needs to be fair with Spear, I think a lot of abilities need to be reworked. Need to be completely reworked. Launch March is just a bad, what is it called on the Bastard Sword? Monlet Advance. The Advance there. On the Bastard Sword Advance, it's just a bad version on Spear. Lance March is just a worse version. So, yeah, I'd probably go into, like, obviously you got the kicks. I'd probably make a meter, like, you know how, like, Spear and Shield has the huge Spartan kick. I would make a meter for Spear that when they're off their horse and they have a meter that when they're doing like Hurricane's Edge or attacking, they build the meter, the kick, they can kick, and then they can build a meter and they can kick. So you could kick, if you're in a big fight, you can kick like every 3 seconds if you're hitting enough things, like an actual like builder bar. So you can just keep those kicks flying out. That I think would be quite a cool incentive to get you into combat. And then I also think they should go on the exposed armor. Currently, both ultimates get blocked by shields, where there's a lot of other classes that don't get blocked by shields with their ultimates, and both of them do get blocked. So the point of a spear is they're sort of looking for exposed points in armors, and I think they're trying to go for the gaps in the armor, and I think there should be more of an emphasis on go for the gaps. So yeah, I think there's a lot they could do with it. I think, although I've been using, when I play Spear, I've been using Heaven's Fury with the stun set, and it's really fun. Heaven's Fury probably, I mean, you could probably just add another ult and keep it, but they would be good to have another ult that does some block break or does something big. Yeah. But again, it's the animation locks with Spear that I think hold it back. It's very clunky, and off a horse, it is terrible. On a horse, it's fine. Yeah, it's good. It's good on a horse. Off a horse, it fails. Maul. The first of the new classes. What would we do on Maul? Again, Maul needs smoothing out, but it's still a cool class. I'm still baffled that this consumes stamina and is a slow charge, yet Bastard Sword's charge is really, really quick and doesn't consume stamina and stuns. So, yeah. I think actually the fantasy of with how it smashes shields and it does its hits is actually really good. You know, like the way it smashes down and the way its abilities look is very cool. And also I'd say like smoothing it up. I think it should be smoothened a bit, but it's still sort of doing its role as smashing shields. It might need a bit of a blunt damage increase, because I've noticed they're not killing shields how they used to kill shields, but maybe that's it could do just, honestly, I would just do a CDR and ult. Yeah, I think that would probably be good. I'd like a mechanic actually with this, would probably be controversial actually, but I think obviously with what we're talking about, I'm talking about everything being smoothened out anyway, so everything would feel smoother, but I think the actual abilities suit them all down to the ground. But I'd like things like Up from Hell to be a bit more usable, because I like the idea of being able to flick someone into the air and like bash them back. I think that's pretty cool. It should send enemies flying on the that bit, and I think that's kind of cool. But making those more usable, but I love the way they look. But also, what I would like to see is obviously you got your ultimates, and I actually strike and grapple is a cool. As annoying as it is, I think it's cool. I think it suits the fantasy. Now they've nerfed how fast you go when you're on it. I think it's cool. But I think what would be very cool is with like Forge of War, and maybe even Strike and Grapple. When you're attacking shields, I think you should actively be lowering the cooldown of your ults. Maybe not Strike and Grapple, but something like Forge of War. So if I go into a with obviously a cap, but when I go into a maelstrom in the middle of a unit, I can, when I'm spinning, it's lowering the cooldown of my Forge of War, so you can sort of cycle it in. You can build up combos. Actually, that would probably be a cool one, actually, thinking about it. It would be quite cool to be able to, like, you change Maul into a combo class. So you, like, load up a big hit into a spin, and it's very much, it changes the way it plays. It might smoothen it up a bit, where it's like one into another, kind of similar to how, like, Pike plays, where you do one ability to set off the next ability, to then it changes that ability. It might be quite cool with that. I think traditionalists would probably be annoyed at that, but I like the idea of, you start off with this big hit, and then that changes the next hit. But if you had started off with that second hit first, that changes that first big hit. Do you know what I mean? Similar to how Pike plays. Would be quite cool for Maul. It would be a total rework to do that, though. Be a total rework, but it would be, I think it'd be fun. Chain Dart. Oh, Chain Dart. I hate Chain Darts. Chain Dart, in my eyes, total redesign. Total redesign. This is a choke. I'm not a fan of. I play dual blades, but I'm still not a fan of chokes for the game. I don't think it's a good thing. So that would have to change. A stun on every single hit. That would have to change. I would also the grapple, the trap prey should be able to grapple you onto walls. It should be able to grapple you. You should be able to, if there's someone on the wall, be able to grapple yourself up to them. And I think that I don't know why that's not a thing. Also, you should be able to use this on the move, like without having to stop to do it. You should be able to just like run, bang, grapple. It'd be quite cool if you could almost, how like muskets throw a grenade, where you aim a bit. It'd be quite cool if you could grapple, if grapple came off cooldown quite quickly, and you can grapple out of a situation. So you can grapple behind you, and it will just like bang, and you just scoot off behind and make, like, obviously this would be a class that still had this, but this is more versatile, and it doesn't have, these are all changed from being stuns and chokes and stuff like that. I still think the Scorpion Sting's a cool idea. But yeah, I don't like the fact that stuns, and I don't like the fact that's a choke. But changing it to something would be the interesting one, to make it like not too close to dual blades. But I'd probably make it more of a parry class. So obviously dual blades is your assassin. I'd make this more like, I mean, we're sort of negating the fact that we could have a rapier at some point, but I'd make it a lot more like counter-attacking. So, you can like, you flick their sword out. If you manage to block their sword, that's when you'll get your stun, or like something like that. So it's there's a bit more skill cap to it, but there's risk reward, and it does a shit ton of damage like it does now. And I'd love this fantasy of being able to like leap around for this to be a lot more viable, in terms of like, you can aim it, you can bang, you can go up there, even if there's no enemies. You should be able to infiltrate like buildings by just up to the top, and I think that would be very sick, being able to do that. So low cooldown on this, being able to aim it, as well as aim it at people and then drag yourself over like it does now. You should be able to aim it at walls and be able to get up there and like travel around with it, and I think that would be, you'd be like Batman. That'd be cool. Yeah, but that's because you play a heavy armor. You try being a light armor. This guy kills me in 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. I don't think we need to talk about spear and shield. Nix, do you want to add anything about spear and shield, or shield and spear, before I end this video? I want to hear your opinion. Or do you think, is there something in desperate need change for this? I've only played this very limited. I'm obviously Bastard Sword. My change to this would be this charge is slowed down, and it uses stamina like the Maul charge does. Any words, Nix, on this before I end this? It's good, but the hitbox is very weird. Sometimes you get stopped by nothing, and your skills doesn't hit anything. Okay, yeah. So hitbox again, that probably comes with the smoothening out of classes, but this one seems to have a very good toolkit as is. So the hitbox, yeah. Stop blocked. Yeah. So that's it. That is what I would do with all of these. Jesus, this has been a long video. It's been a long video. Well, that's it. Thanks, guys. So I took the moment on stream to make a video while with that question. I've been meaning to do a weapon video in a long time, so I thought I would just bash it out on stream. I'm ready for some sieges now. That was a lot of talking. I do apologize. Right. Okay. I don't think it's not reliable to play it on 2026. I played a lot against Shield and Spear, and honestly, they're weaker than on Prime. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're definitely weaker than they were. I don't find Spear and Shield that difficult to kill, but I am DB, so it is my. They might be one of my more preferred classes to go against. But obviously Bastard Sword's the thing, so I'm not sure how they get on versus Bastard Sword. Look at them fight. Look how different this fight is compared to other classes. Okay, they've gone. No, stop challenging me to duels. I don't want to duel. Damn, that's badass. That's a badass looking weapon. I do have I thought I had more dual blades than this. Where are all my unlocked dual blades? Oh, there they are. Why are they not at the top? They're set out so weirdly. Why does that have to be so loud? I wish I could turn off those sounds on the ultimate. Looking at the ultimate weapons. The ultimate weapons? The legendaries. Oh, right. I don't know how. I don't know why they're so loud. Should we use... Let's take queens... This is a death sentence if I take these realistically, but... Let's take queens knights. And then let's take... Well, let's take... Do I take mooshes? Mooshes are so squishy. With no block break. We can take old men, but I don't really have any of the stuff that make old men good. We'll take halberdier elite. I got nothing on grey hairs. I've got no like good doctrines on them. I don't have combat doctrine. I don't have the block break doctrine. And I'm also dual blade, so I don't. Yeah, they just.
Gossip lingers all day long. Drawing a sword, make it down.
They should create a dual axe for next season. It's a versatile weapon than a pole axe. To be honest, with them creating weapons these days, I have no trust in the weapon creation. I mean, I do, because actually Bastard Sword's a really well designed weapon, but I don't have trust that until I don't want it to see any more weapons add to this game until they have sorted out the old ones. In my opinion, until they smoothened everything out with the old ones, I don't want to see any new weapons, because it will just be the same shit show.
Secure this position. Get into position. Units, assemble. Show them what we're made of. No retreat.
Nobody's noticing. Nobody's noticing. That was very close. Just gonna plonk this right here. Thank you very much. And I can see some perfectly good. Did that go overshoot or did that? I think I overshot. Oh, there's the 5. Straight out the gates. Okay, go on. You know you want to pick up a new unit. You know you want one. Oh, yeah. Stay still for a second. Oh, that was a waste of a unit. A waste of a ballista bolt. Aha. Hit straight into those. Someone's gonna want some units soon. Yep. Beautiful. No, we almost... Oh, we missed on that one. Where are we going? Oh, okay, we got close there. That's a small target. I'm going for it. Step to the side. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, just close. Okay, we'll send this into these.
Show them what we're made of.
Nothing major going on.
Units, assemble. Secure this position. Get into position. Units, assemble. No retreat. Show them what we're made of. Swordsman on me. Secure this position. Get into
Oh,
position.
Jesus.
Show them what we're made of. Destroy them. To victory. Units, assemble. No retreat. To battle. Get into position. Show them what we're made of. Secure this position. Units, assemble. Get into position. For the order. Smash them. Swordsman, guard.
Drawing a sword.
Show them what we're made of. No retreat.
Okay, we're picking up
Secure
kills
this
at least.
position. No retreat. Get into position. Show them what we're made of. Units, assemble. Show them what we're made of. Secure this position. No retreat. To battle. Destroy them. Form up! Attack! Charge! Attack at will!
They're in there, boys.
Attack!
My poison boys are in.
Get into position.
This way, boys.
Units, assemble. Form up. Attack. Form up. Get into position. Hurry up.
Gonna need a little bit of healing here. Beautiful. Watch out for all the extra damage.
Get going! Get into position! Units!
What kind of
assemble!
meta would you like to most play? I love it. I love the shield. I love a shield meta. A very shield meta heavy is what I enjoy the most. 1 second, just getting a phone call. Be right back.
Form up! Form up! Form up! After me! Units, assemble! Get into position! Form up! Form up! Get into position! Units, assemble! Get into position. Form up. Form up. Form up. Get into position.
Sorry about that, boys.
Units,
Oh yeah, this is the
assemble.
opportunity.
Shields up and charge.
You had to just leave with your... If your shields had stayed there, I could have got purchase with my guys up here. You're just losing your main point there. Where is my team? Come on!
Hold position. Make ready.
I'm not sure I'm even going to get there before
Follow
they...
me. Attack! To victory! Prepare to fight! Destroy them! Make ready!
Nice game. Nice game. Okay. What did I play there? Actually, you know what? I think my Palace Queen's Knights did pretty well there. They weren't awful. They were not awful. Here we go, gentlemen, back into the fray. Oh yeah. So we're gonna take the Retinariae. I've been using Imperial Pike. That's freaking good. Okay, what we'll do is we'll chuck those out. We'll use Imperial Pikemen. And then we will use... I wonder if I've done how much of the tree I've done with them. Good value versus those. Yeah, I've done a bit of the tree. I don't really want to spend 16,000 on another 5%. I've done enough of it. I'm so glad I did all this back when there was nothing to spend honor on. Because I think now it's kind of a hard choice between, like, you know, going into here and buying keys or you buying these. Bastard Sword versus Bastard Sword looks so sick. Yeah, I will say it's probably my favorite duel to watch. I'm trusting you with the old Imperial pikes. It's quite good, to be fair. I bet they will be quite good, to be honest. Say less. Look at that guy going for full shields. Do you use the polearm doctrine on them? Yeah, I think I got that. Oh, the what, the healing one, the leech. The leeching one. I don't use the leeching one on them. Yeah, I'll probably need to. If I play them a lot, I'll get it. But top that 7 second reduction. Yeah, I've seen that. I've got that on mine.
Form up! Get into position!
Okay, time for another bit of fun. Now, first off, before I do this, I'll move my guys over here. And let's just have a little check that they are filling the room. That's an interesting choice right there. I think someone will build something and... Don't you dare. I know you want those... Oh, he's going to try and get the thing up. Oh god. Hello, quick question. Go for it.
Units, assemble.
Just check that room in there. Okay, there's not actually a lot in there. Will it change? Oh, quick question. The server I am in says it's a newbie server, so what's that?
Units,
Will it change? Because
assemble.
I don't see ranked stuff.
Form up.
I'm not sure. Do you? I'm sure someone in the chat knows that if you're on a newbie server, does it suddenly change your server once you get
Position.
up the rankings a bit, or how does it work? I'm pretty sure it should change.
Form up.
On what server do you play on? What's the name of it? Yeah, that's my question. Or did it make sense creating my account, but or did I make a mistake creating my account? But I don't think so. So you can move at the end of every season. Once the season ends, you can move server, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I've never done it because I've never moved servers. But
Units, assemble. Shields up and charge. Form attack. Units. Attack at will.
oh yes. I hope you enjoy those Spartans.
Form attack.
Keep those bleeds coming.
Get into position. Form up. Form up. Attack.
I think it's probably time to leave, gentlemen. We're going to get pincered here, gentlemen. We're going to get pincered. We have to kill them in a... Oh my god! Thank you.
Follow me.
Form up. Units.
Thank you.
Position. Units. Assemble. Position.
Okay, here they come. Here comes the pincer. No, but my other account, which I created just now, I see ranked and locked. Okay, well then, how far do you get on your newbies account? Because I have no idea, like, what that server's... Well, I know it's for newbies, because it says newbies, but I've never experienced it, so I've no idea. When I made my account years ago, it was just EU1 Crystal C, and I went on there, and that was it. I was away. Is there no information on, like, if you put your mouse over the server of the newbies? Oh, if you're level 20, dude, fucking just make a new account.
Assemble.
Just make a new character on Crystal Sea or on whatever server you want to play. There is no point even like trying to move that character. You'll be at level 20 in no time.
Form up. Get into position.
Right, boys. It's B. Head to B. Head to B.
To battle. Get going.
Warm up! Hurry up!
Yeah, just make a new character. Make a new character. Start on the server you want to be on,
Units.
and
Assemble.
yeah, you'll be good.
Warm up after me! Attack! Warm up!
No worries.
Form up.
Okay, let's go take A.
After me!
Form up.
Can we possibly run down there?
Get
Is
into
it looking
position.
viable? It could be viable.
Units.
It very much
Form
could
up.
be.
Hurry up!
Units. Assemble.
Assemble!
Yep, nail him from up top. Nail him from up top. I'm taking my cav down. My cav.
Pick up the pace. Form up.
Assemble!
Units. Assemble. Get into position. Hold steady. Units.
Okay, boys.
Assemble.
We've now taken this.
Form up.
Assemble!
Right,
Form
time to
up.
push on to A. Together. Wait for the
Get
stallies.
into position.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Units. Assemble.
Big
Make
blob,
haste.
big blob it, big blob.
Form up. Get moving. Units. Assemble. Get into position. Form up. At the double.
After me!
After me. Units. Assemble.
Plum, you've got to try Imperial Archers in one game. I had a game with them 150. Are yours fully mastered? Though I haven't got fully mastered. What's going on here then?
Form up.
Okay, I'm making a new account. No, it's just you don't need to make a new account. Just make a new character on the chain on the different server. That's all you need to do.
Form up. Form up. Secure this position. Put your backs into it. Give them death. On me. Attack!
Boys, behind you, 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 behind you. What weapon would you recommend starting with? Heavy armor, 100%. So like poleaxe, really good. Longsword, really good.
Attack!
Just stay away from range, is what I'd say.
Form up!
Or just unlock Bastard, yeah. Oh, that'll do it. I mean, just pick one for me because I can't. What's good? What looks cool? Maybe with your experience. Like I can pick what looks cool because I think a lot of things look cool, right? I can work you through it, right? Just one. Give me 1 second. Poleaxe is slow though. It's slow and it's something I feel like you should jump in once you know the game better. I don't think Poleaxe should be something you play straight away because it will just feel sluggish and you'll end up not liking it and not realize the potential of Poleaxe that is this. I work towards Bastard Sword. I mean, you probably don't know how to do that yet, but it will explain. And it's this season anyway, so you'll be unlocking that as you go. I would probably advise, as a new player, Nadachi's very good because you can sort of just slaughter, just like it suckles health. It's like leeches a lot, and it's very thing. But you'll play this for a bit and then you'll probably give it up. Just stay away from musket, short bow, long bow, and bow, and you'll be all right. Apart from that, so just play everything cool. Maybe stay away from spear as well. And stay away from probably chain dart that you can't have right now anyway, and stay away from dual blades. Pick a heavy class between sort of longsword, poleaxe, not heavy class, but Nadachi, glaive, short sword and shield, and that's what I say. I can't choose. You got to choose what you find cool. You alternatively, when you log in, you can go like once you've done a few of the starting quests, you'll be able to do this thing here, training simulator. So this right here, and if you just go to the weapons, there is a. I'll show you. Look, I'll show you real quick. If we just go to weapons, sorry that, and then we go. Training simulator, we go to this, we go to weapons, and then we go like that. You can Poleaxe is good since you just need to take damage and catch players. Yeah, but I feel like when you start the game you have an idea of what you want to do before you know, and obviously with the starting battles, a lot of AI and stuff. I feel like Nadachi is the best starter weapon because it's just kind of the fantasy you were expecting, because you were like, you're slashing around, you're killing lots of units. So you can come in here and then you can basically try every weapon. So Nadachi would be this one, and then you've got to change skill sets to try the different skills. So for example, like if we go like Nadachi, and we do this, we confirm it. We can try out. And then we can try the other set of skills. Like, I feel like this kind of suits the new player fantasy, where like poleaxe can be a bit of a rough start unless you know what you're getting into. It's very like lumbery. And then you got like shit like this. I just finished my Avalon jabs. Are they still good? Yeah, Avalon jabs. Well, who is it? Amazing Sket seems to do quite well with it. Pike is just better than Spear, but they actually play pretty similarly. I wouldn't say they play similarly. I think Pike. You have to have a memory of what you've just done. Spear in my eyes is easier to play. Yeah, don't play any other weapons than meta or you'll just get destroyed. They said they balanced weapons, but broken weapons will stay broken. Glaive is just an aura farmer. It looks good. I mean, Glaive's abilities look good. And then you got Bastard Sword. So this is probably the one you should be aiming to go towards because it's just... The difference in this weapon is just fucking outrageous. It's just, it's so unfair. Yeah, so that is what this is like the main reason why I like call for modernization. It's so outrageous when you look at what the other classes are doing and you look at this shit. It's like, thanks. I will start with Nadachi. Yeah, start with Nadachi with the aim to end up Bastard Sword. Okay, so you'll unlock Bastard Sword as you go on. So it will be. Let me get out of here. That's what I said to you. Start on Adachi, save your skill points. Couldn't say anything better. Save your skill points. Just use the normal Nadachi kit. save your skill points, and then basically you'll be working away at this season here, roses, and you'll be unlocking this bastard sword as you go. And we only need to unlock like 3 pages. Yeah, the lifesteal, yeah. But up here, you'll get skill points, okay? Don't spend them. Don't spend them in the dat sheet. Don't bother. Just wait until you get Bastard Sword, and then you'll be putting your skill points in all of these. Okay? That would be my best advice. You don't have to listen to it, but that would be the best. If you end up really enjoying the Dachi, then that's great. You do that. But I think you'll end up regretting it once you get to the big boy levels. But it's totally up to you. This season ends in 2 or 3 weeks. Does that mean next season is 2.0 early next month? I would imagine so, yeah. Wait, how long do we have left of this season? Okay, so we've got 2 official weeks left. And then there's normally like 3 weeks to a month after when the season finishes. The kind of roll down. So, yeah. We've got a little we got a little time, but it's coming up quickly, to be fair. It's coming up quickly. Right, I think that's going to be us for the day, boys. I think we're going to call it there. We've done just 3 hours and almost 3 hours and 40 minutes. 33 days left of the battle pass. There you go. Roger that. I'm going to kind of confused on the units. What should I aim for? Oh, let me show you. Before I go, I'll unit-wise, so you got the unit tree here. Let me move this up this side. This side seems to be better for everything in this game. Down here, you want to aim towards this. You'll probably get given some boxes that allows you to unlock stalwarts, but you're gonna. This is probably the first thing you want to get unlocked, and then obviously you'll be unlocking these units at the same time. These are very, very good. But the main thing I'd say, right, you've got like 250 levels, maybe even more, till you get into the big boy bracket. You want to make those low levels worth your while. So don't piss around with too much range. If you want to get vassal longbowmen, eventually get them, but do not make them your first unit. And focus on getting things like spear sergeant. Although spear sergeants are really good, they're only good with mastery. That is another thing you'll learn as you go. But stalwarts, they're going to be your first unit to mastery and your first unit to level up fully. Rattans also very good. Rattan pikes, very cheap, very good. What else is good? Early doors, Imperial pikes with their walk can be good, but it can get a little bit complicated for a new player to realize when to do that. But yeah, apart from the range, and apart from wasting too much time getting too many range, focus on some melee units. No, stay away from Demise Arbalists, not straight away. We're not going to waste any time leveling range. If you want to do it efficiently. The main thing is have fun. Actually, go have fun. If you find a unit looks cool and you like the idea of it, get it and play it. You know what? Have fun. You'll have like 250 to 500 levels before you get into the big boys anyway. But the only better advice I will say is aim to these boys. Aim to stalwart. Everything else, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Right, gentlemen. In the beginning, so good. Yeah, but you're wasting points. If I'm going efficient, I'm not going to do that. because I know what units I'd be heading towards. So yeah, but yeah, I hope that's helped. Thanks for all your suggestions and help. Sorry if I've annoyed anyone in chat. No, dude, this is what it's about. You come in, you ask questions. I might even do a leveling guide video on my YouTube at some point. Yeah, might be my next video actually, or the one thing after. I'll do an extensive leveling suggestion, whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a fun stream. We've gone on for almost 4 hours, so not too bad. I dropped a video today for well, it's not really a new player video. It's more just a chat about the meta currently. But yeah, we've had a good day today with it. And I will see you guys on the weekend. At some point, because I'm working tomorrow, but then I'm back to not working. So yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks a lot.